What's up, Dawg Pound? Today's not about injuries or drama. This one's about hope, about a name you might not have expected to be climbing the Cleveland quarterback ladder so fast, Shedeur Sanders. Let's rewind for a second. Just a few months ago, most of the national mock drafts had Shedeur going somewhere late in the first round. He had the swagger, the stats, the big moments at Colorado. He carried the weight of that Sanders name with poise, and yet he fell all the way to day 3 when the Browns scooped him up in the 5th round. And man, it already looks like that pick might be one of Andrew Berry's biggest steals. With Deshaun Watson sidelined again and Kenny Pickett still nursing a hamstring, there's a vacuum. Joe Flacco's got the lead for week 1, sure, but who's the future? Who's learning, building, working behind the scenes? Who's grinding while nobody's watching? That guy is Shedeur Sanders. And guess who else sees it? Bernie freaking Kosar. You know Bernie, the heartbeat of the Browns in the 80s, the Cleveland icon, the guy whose word carries real weight in this city. And what did Bernie say about Shedeur? Let's hear it. I love how he's handling some things. Notice, today we were all out here. He's out here an hour early, and that's working out type stuff. And then he's one of the last guys here, signing autographs, being nice in that. It's fun to watch. That's not just surface-level praise. That's a former NFL quarterback, a Browns legend, seeing something deeper. Kosar didn't talk about his arm, his stats, his combine metrics. He talked about intangibles, the stuff that actually lasts in this league. The dedication, the humility, the extra. Now, let's talk reality. Shedeur is currently 4th on the depth chart. That's behind Flacco, Pickett, and Dillon Gabriel. But if you're watching camp close like we are, you've seen the same thing. Shedeur isn't acting like a 4th stringer. He's studying longer. He's asking the right questions. He's living in that playbook. Coaches have already mentioned his improving timing, footwork, and command. Every day, he gets a little quicker with his reads. His accuracy is cleaner, his decision-making tighter. And while other guys clock out, Shedeur stays. He stays for reps. He stays to sign every autograph he can. He's out there connecting with fans, building trust, building presence. That's not PR. That's leadership before the role even opens up. Look, nobody's crowning him the starter today, but this is how it begins. You build the resume now, in July and August, when nobody's watching. And eventually, that opportunity will come. Whether it's a spot injury or a late season rotation or just the harsh winds of NFL chaos, he's gonna get a shot. And when he does, he's gonna be ready. Let's not ignore the mental side of this either. A guy like Sanders, who was mocked in the 1st round, then watched 31 other teams pass on him for 4 full rounds, that chips away at a lot of players. But not him. He's using it. You can see it in the way he approaches each day. It's that quiet fire, that I'm gonna prove all of you wrong mindset. That's what Bernie Kosar sees. That's what the coaches see. That's what you should be watching too. Browns fans, we've been burned by quarterback hype before. We've seen the headlines, the preseason heroes, the press conference stars, and too often it's fizzled out. But this feels different. Shedeur Sanders isn't talking about how he's going to be great. He's showing it day by day, rep by rep. Humble, hungry, intentional. Now, let's say the worst happens and the quarterback carousel gets spinning again this season. Deshaun can't stay healthy, Flacco has a ceiling, Pickett might not get back to full form quickly. Would you rather hand the reins to a rookie who's been coasting or to a guy who's been outworking every quarterback on the roster? We know where Bernie Kosar stands, and maybe, just maybe, it's time we do too. All right, Dawg Pound, now it's your turn to speak. Do you think Shedeur Sanders could be the future of the Browns? Or is it too early to make that kind of call? Are you riding with Flacco for now, or are you hoping Shedeur gets a real shot this year? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's light it up. Smash that like button if you're rooting for Shedeur to shock the league this season. And if you love this kind of behind-the-scenes look at what's really happening in Berea, subscribe to the channel right now. This is Dawg Pound Daily. We see what the media misses, and we never stop believing in this team. We'll be watching. Let's see what Sanders does next.